It's early, but nowhere near as early as race morning. Okay, it is time for me to finish up my cup of coffee and get moving. Time to wrap up the Goofy's Race and a Half Challenge training plan. Week 17, you've already seen the first part where I focused on my vision. This is the second part. It's the final big run before we hit marathon weekend. We've got to put in this time, and I've got to do it in the dark. I'm going to start here about an hour before sunrise. I've got the Christmas lights on the house to begin and start my way, kind of like a airport landing strip. Now, you should know the temperature and the conditions for this run are not ideal. I mean, it's the first day of winter and it's warm. 24 hours ago when I did the half marathon simulation, 55, 56 degrees. I think I wrapped up around 65 degrees. Very comfortable run. 67 degrees to start this. It's going to get up into the 70s by the time I can wrap up the 21, 22 miles. And it's going to be really humid. We've got a tropical system coming in. But this is what could happen marathon weekend. And it can also be really cold. We've had marathon race starts in the low 30s. So you've got to prepare for anything that can happen while we're out there. And you have to put in this long run. So I have a lot of time to do this. I have a lot of time to talk about what I'm going to do. In fact, I'm going to start off in the dark. I'm going to take one bottle of run and then come back here. I'm also going to take the Gopro Hero 8, which is over there. Hi. And a new adapter for the Feiyu Tech G6. So I do get to use a gimbal with the new camera for the first time and use that hyper smooth when the light does come up. Time to get this thing started and finish up my coffee.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Workout started.
Good morning, puppy. Good morning.
I got nothing more to lose. But cover your eyes, this one's for you. They say you have to live to learn. And maybe that's why I crash and burn. I got news for you.
A little bit in the dark here. I'm only going to keep the camera out for about a few minutes every 2 to 3 miles because I want to focus on this run. Wow, it's humid, juicy. Half marathon was roughly a 12-minute pace. I think I'm going to keep this about the same. I was going to try to go a little faster, but when it's warm like this, you've got to slow down a bit or you're just going to burn out real quick, very quickly. First light's starting already. I got a little bit of a later start than I thought working with that camera. That's okay. It's going to be overcast and cloudy, probably right around 70 the whole run. Whew. Like a juicy runDisney race, right? Let's start this run timer. We'll start it at a 1-2 and see how that goes. First light, sunrise should be in about 20 minutes, although I won't see it. Because of the clouds. I have burned off about 4 miles as we hit first light and sunrise. Gonna drop off this small bottle, get the bigger ones, head out. That means 18 plus miles with the sun up, although we're not gonna get sun, it's gonna be cloudy. You know, I keep saying I didn't think I'd get to this point, but there were some serious doubts with that broken foot. I mean, for 4 months, I was barely even walking. I was in that air cast, sitting on the sofa, watching TV, not able to do any weight-bearing exercise. And if you consider that I put in most of the miles in 8 weeks, when a training plan typically takes 500, 600 miles, and I put in 280, guy needs a muffler or something, new timing belt, put in 280 miles in 6, 7 weeks, 8 weeks, wow. Let me keep going. So far this has been on the gimbal, no hyper smooth. Time to change things up. See how that works now that we have some light.
Jumping up Kilimanjaro, Kilimanjaro. I got the wind in my hair, oh Kilimanjaro.
Mickey colors, black and red today for the full marathon. Gotta turn my music down just a little bit. I'll give you a time check around 10 or 11 miles. I think I'm about 8 miles in right now. Little teeny bit of soreness in this left foot, but hey, nothing like months ago. You know when the doctor says, how does it feel? Pain scale, 1 to 10. It was a 7 or 8. Every time I put my foot down, that pain was excruciating.
You still have pain?
Every step is agony. In my head, I know this is gonna pass. This will pass at some point, but it's not right now. You know, it really saved me. I mean, I only put in 100 miles, August, September, October, walking and running. And what saved me was the elliptical, the Max Trainer, that low impact, waiting for the bone to finally heal. Slow healer.
Entering zone 1.
And then all of the lactic acid issues. It's been a fun journey. This video work slows me down, but I gotta keep moving, right? This was a team effort to get me through this. Coaches, 3 coaches. Coaches Spanky and Darla, my therapy coaches. Lord knows I need therapy.
Hey, Spank. Hi. No. Hi.
I mean, we gotta be a little touched to be doing this kind of running, marathon and a half marathon back to back. Coach Karen Blankenship, a sometime athlete, my good friend who reached out and said, I can help you through this, and she really did.
Oh my God. I know, right?
She has my gratitude.
Hey,
It's okay
Dory.
to do.
Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
Exactly.
Swimming.
Just keep moving. Just keep moving.
And you know, there is a method to my madness. The reason why I do these videos, not only so I can see everything like the rest of you, but to all of you, my friends and my family who commented and followed me as I was overcoming the injury, dealing with the daily challenges, my vision, encouraging me to keep going. That's why I do this. And you've gotten me this far. Halfway. In a walk interval right now, you know, one thing I'm gonna do later in the run, I will switch this to a 30-30 as I get more fatigued. It's just hard for me to maintain that minute and a half of running. Hey, you know, I'll be doing video pacing, which is very erratic during the races, about a 13-minute pace, 13:30. It's where you run to a mile marker, stop and get a little video, run another quarter mile to a character, stop and get a little video. It's fun. Another quarter of a mile, talk to the camera. Helps to pace you out a little bit. Hard on your guide runner though, run timer. Good morning. Happy holidays. Thank you.
I'm jumping up Kilimanjaro, Kilimanjaro.
Good morning. Happy holidays. Run timer, 30 seconds. Just gonna keep moving. I'm like a robot right now. Good tip, don't think about the time. Don't think about how long you've been out here. Don't think about the miles. Just keep moving till you hit your goal, till you hit that finish line. It makes it a lot easier not to worry about where you are in the process. I'm tired, but feeling good. This is all gravy till the end. Bottle of water at the house. I'm looping back around on the course I did at the beginning. Some of the last video now, just to practice with the camera.
Got the wind in my hair, oh Kilimanjaro.
23.25 miles. Average pace 11:51. Time 4 hours 35 minutes and 33 seconds.
And the run is done. I think I'm ready for a challenge. You know, I was a little miffed 8 months ago when they wouldn't hand me my challenge medal at the Star Wars Rival Run weekend. I mean, I broke my foot during the 10K. Least I could do is give me that challenge medal, right? I paid for it. But I get it. I also get why they handed me the half marathon medal. You like that, Darla? Look, Coach Spanky's here too. It's because the race is just the end of the process. It's all of that time and distance and training we put in. They reward you with this. I mean, I'm ready for Goofy's Race and a Half Challenge. I put in 120 fewer miles than years past, but I am ready. Not sure if I want to do another week-to-week training journal because it's just hard for me to keep up with. I am trying to finish up the 2019 Walt Disney World Half Marathon race recap. I was so sick going into that race, and because of all that happened this year, I just didn't have a chance to put it together, but I hope to get that up before race weekend. no promises. Should get us psyched. And I hope you're psyched. You've got this. I will see you in the new year at the start line. Happy New Year.